Have you ever lost your voice right before an important event where you're going to be speaking? This is so frustrating, and it's really not that uncommon. And in fact, I had one client who habitually lost her voice before a speaking engagement. And of course, we pinpointed that this is partly psychological, very importantly, but it's actually not just that. It's what the psychology then does to the body and what we do with our body because of our psychology. So what we can do in reverse is release the body to help the psychology. I'm SJ Harrison, voice and performance coach, and I'm going to be talking about that process in this video, giving you a few concrete tips to start changing how you deal with your voice so that you can show up for performance powerfully and with less tension. Because tension is the issue. So we feel anxious and we think, oh my God, I'm feeling really nervous. Now look what's happening to my throat. I'm just speaking that thought. I'm feeling really nervous and suddenly I'm creating a lot of vocal tension right here, and I'm doing that too. Like I'm leaning back from the experience. And so now as I go about feeling tense about the speaking engagement and speaking just in my daily life, suddenly there's tremendous pressure and tension on the voice. So first observation, we have to observe what's happening before that speaking engagement in our body. Are our shoulders going up? Is our head going back or forward? That can happen when we're speaking, and I'll look at that in a minute. And are we clenching here? Gosh, so how do we release that? It's all very well, right, to observe, but how do we actually start to unpack that? First step though is observation. You can start seeing what you're doing. You are halfway there and you can start to transform it. So what I would do in that situation is I would be looking in the mirror as well about speaking. So if I'm preparing my speech, I'm noticing the tension, look in the mirror, see what you're doing. The other thing we might do is this. And you can see how I am my voice changes, yeah? My voice changes as I'm speaking to you. When I do this, I'm trying to reach you. Oh, it's really uncomfortable because you have much less access to the voice and to the airflow. The air is not coming as much, and breath is the engine of the voice. So what can we do? We've observed the different postures that we have, and now we need to start to de-escalate them or deconstruct them. So, notice that if you have tension around the throat, there's probably tension around the sphincter. The two are very connected. If you're having trouble releasing the throat, start focusing on the sphincter. Clench and release, clench and release. Now come back up to the throat. Drop the mouth open. Think of the tongue relaxing at the back. You're dropping the tongue back at the back of the throat. Relaxed, open throat. Breathe in and out through the mouth. Deep belly breath. Check your sphincter again. So there's a conversation between the pelvic floor and the throat. Can I relax my pelvic floor? Can I relax my throat? Relaxing one will help relax the other. This allows you also to have more focus and space for the breath. Okay, so now you're breathing correctly, and see what that feels like for the voice. And then you can go back to your tense space and see how that feels. So it's like with a muscle, right? We have muscles that we use for exercise. And when you start working a muscle you haven't worked yet, I've been doing this recently with bicep curls. Where is it? Have I got it? Have I got that muscle? Am I using that muscle? Okay, so you have to tense and release to cue your mind to where the muscle is and that type of isolation. And that's where technique and practice comes in. Breathing practices are absolutely foundational, not just for supporting the voice, but helping to release the tension that we've built up around the voice. If you'd like to know more about this process, learn more techniques and exercises that you can do at home, check out my website, click on the link in bio for my free video series, and you can start this practice today on your own, absolutely free. Here's to unlocking your performance power.